Assalamualaikum dear student. Welcome to the online class of Milestone School and College. Hope that all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty. Students, as all of you know that due to COVID-19 prevailing situation, we are conducting our regular class through online. I am Farida Yasmin, teacher of Milestone School and College, Mohammadpur Branch, would like to conduct your today's Business Entrepreneurship class. Today our topic is Business Entrepreneurship and Entrepreneurs, that is Chapter 2. So students, take your Business Entrepreneurship book and copy pen with you. Get ready for the class. Okay, Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is about Business Entrepreneurship and Entrepreneur. As your subject name is also Business Entrepreneurship, if you learn this chapter carefully, you will get proper knowledge about this subject also. Students, to learn business entrepreneurship, at first you have to understand that what is business. In your first chapter, you have already learned about the concept, evaluation and classification of business. Do you remember that? Okay, what is business? Business is the combination of all the economic activities operated to earn profit in a legitimate way. And what is entrepreneurship? Any kind of work, effort, initiative can be termed as entrepreneurship. So in combination, we can say the definition of business entrepreneurship like this way. Business entrepreneurship means to take initiative for setting up a business with a view to earn profit, knowing the inherited risk and operating the business successfully. Okay students, if you know the difference between the business entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship, then you will be more clear about these two topics. Now, difference between entrepreneurship and business entrepreneurship. Business entrepreneurship is the investment of money and labor to earn profit, knowing the presence of risk. Whether entrepreneurship can be for anything. For example, if suppose you can make beautiful things from bamboo and cane, you try to make a new things or new kind of chair, that is your entrepreneurship. If you collect money and start a shop for making this chair, then it will be business entrepreneurship. Now we can write the differences of business entrepreneurship like this way. Topic name: business entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship. We will find some points of the differences. Like first point is about goal. The goal of business entrepreneurship is to build business, whether the goal of entrepreneurship is social change. The objective of business entrepreneurship is profit making, but the objective of entrepreneurship is social development. Profit motive is present in business entrepreneurship, but there isn't any presence of profit motive in entrepreneurship. Risk is obvious in business entrepreneurship, but risk is uncertain in entrepreneurship. Link to social problems is indirect to the business entrepreneurship, but direct to the social entrepreneurship. So the example is manufacturing food for business entrepreneurship and planting trees for normal entrepreneurship. From this discussion, we will get certain characteristics of business entrepreneurship, like it is a work effort to establish business, there will be existence of risk, the result is business organization, outcome is goods or services, running business successfully, employment creation for self and other, using resources, it may be human resource or natural resource, taking social responsibility, etc. After learning the characteristics of business entrepreneurship, I think you are curious to know that who is an entrepreneur. Okay, business entrepreneur. The person who takes the initiative to establish a business with strong determination and runs the business successfully is a business entrepreneur. Some people believe that the entrepreneurs are entrepreneur by born. This means that from the birth they inherit some qualities which help them to be famous and successful entrepreneur. At present days, entrepreneur can be groomed up through education, training and providing various opportunities. Main qualities of an entrepreneur are confidence, courage, flexibility, creativity, ability to take risks, desire for success. As you can see in the picture, there is a definition of entrepreneur: somebody who sees a new opportunity and creates a business to exploit it is called entrepreneur. And these are the qualities of an entrepreneur, like they have strong people skills, open-minded, determined, confident, creative, disciplined, passionate, then competitive, self-starters, and strong work with ethic. Okay students, now we will discuss about the importance of business entrepreneurship. As you know that Bangladesh is a developing country. According to Bangladesh Economic Review 2010, 50% of our national income comes from service sector, 20% comes from agriculture, and 30% come from industry. Now look at the chart in the picture. This is the pie chart of Economic Review 2010. This portion is about service sector, that is 50%, from industry sector 30%, and from agriculture sector 20%. From this pie chart, you can say that industrial sector plays a vital role in the development of any country. The development of all the sectors, including industrial sector, is possible through development of business entrepreneurship. Business entrepreneurship can contribute to our socio-economic development in the following way. Number 1, proper utilization of resources. Number 2, increased national income and production. Number 3, employment generation. Number 4, development of efficient manpower. Number 5, reduces dependency on others, and many more. Okay students, now our next topic is favorable environment for developing business entrepreneurship. In our country, we do not have deficiency in brilliance, mentality, and efficiency. Our advancement is hindered only for the lack of positive environment. The following positive environment aspects are necessary for development of business entrepreneurship. First point is about infrastructural element. Infrastructural element is like electricity, gas, communication, etc. These elements are necessary for existence of positive environment for business entrepreneurship. Okay, number 2, government assistance. Various government assistance like tax rebate, supplying capital with little or without interest, etc. can make a positive environment for business entrepreneurship. Number 3, socio-economic stability. Economic, social, and political stability has a positive impact over creating positive business environment. Number 4, supportive law. Okay, establishing an operation of business is easier if the law and order situation of the country is positive. Number 5, sufficient capital. To successfully implement any kind of business entrepreneurship, sufficient capital is necessary. In this regard, banking system of the country needs to be developed so that supply of capital to the new entrepreneur is ensured. And the last point is about training opportunity. Through the training, positive environment for business can be created. Now the most important topic of this chapter and as well as for business is risk. Risk is the uncertainties of earning profit. The entrepreneurs always search for change the risk, response to it, and exploit it is an opportunity. Establishing business and running it properly is actually a risky job. Besides, with the help of business entrepreneurship, earning more is possible through investing in profitable venture. But one has to keep in mind that successful entrepreneur always assesses the associated risk beforehand and tries to reduce that and always takes tolerable risk. Now, in the business sector, there are various type of business, various type of risk, such as business risk, monetary risk. Okay, business risk is the possibility of reduced profit due to the declining demand of product or service is called business risk. Monetary risk, the possibility of earning less profit than the expectation of businessman is known as monetary risk. Relation between business entrepreneurship and risk. There is always a relation that exists between business entrepreneurship and risk. In some business, there is less risk, and in some cases, risk is high. Business associated with high risk is higher possibility of profit as well. And the business having a lower risk has low return. For example, we can say that groceries have less risk, thus profit is also limited. Whether garment product has the high risk and the probability of profit is also high. So the relation between risk and business entrepreneurship is very close. Okay, obstacles to entrepreneurship development. Prevailing environment in Bangladesh for development business entrepreneurship is not positive in all sectors. Because of some obstacles, business entrepreneurship development cannot reach to the optimum level in our country. The obstacle for business entrepreneurship development is described below. That number 1 point is lack of proper planning. It is a matter of regret that in our country there is huge lack of such good planning. That is why we are not improving the entrepreneurship sector. Number 2, interest towards job. People of our country dependent on agriculture from the ancient time. As a result, we have less interest in industry and business. Traditional education system is in our country make people more interested towards employment. Then number 4, lack of vocational education. Generally, our education system is based on memorization and theory. In general education, there is no inclusion of technical and vocational education, and the student fails to get a good idea about this. As a result, habit doesn't grow for business entrepreneurship. Then number 5, lack of campaign. Lack of campaign for various private and public steps regarding business entrepreneurship development. Lots of meritorious students from towns and village, unemployed people remaining ignoring about this topic. Okay, then lack of financing arrangement. There are many people who are interested in entrepreneurship, but due to lack of sufficient capital and money, they cannot step forward. Then lack of training. In our country, there is lack of training institutions for entrepreneurship development. And the last point is about political instability. All of you know that political instability is a major obstacle for the economic development and growth of any country. Potential entrepreneurs miserly their interest for doing something new for this instability. So how can we overcome this obstacle? Let us learn this topic about the ways to overcome the obstacles of entrepreneurship development in Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, obstacles prevailing against development of business entrepreneurship can be removed by adopting the following steps. Number 1, effective and realistic plan. Number 2, implementation of training. Number 3, massive campaign. Number 4, expanding technical education. Number 5, providing investment. Number 6, supplying capital. Number 7, ensuring political stability. Okay, students, hope that all of you have understand very clearly the all topics of this chapter. In summary, what can we say? What have we learned today? We have learned about the concept of business entrepreneurship. We just discussed about the difference between entrepreneurship and business entrepreneurship, quality of an entrepreneur, characteristics of business entrepreneurship, favorable environment of business entrepreneurship, importance of business entrepreneurship, relation between risk and entrepreneurship, and obstacle to entrepreneurship, and how can we get overcome the obstacle. We just learned about this topic. Now collect your today's homework. Homework number 1, describe the importance of business entrepreneurship in the socio-economic development. Homework number 2, what is risk? Explain the relationship between risk and entrepreneurship. Dear student, that's all from the chapter 2. I hope all of you just understand all topics of chapter 2, and you have to practice the MCQ and CQ of exercise very carefully and do your homework. We are students, we are now living in a pandemic situation, so please take care of yourself. Don't go outside unnecessarily. Stay home, stay safe, keep learning, and thank you for watching my video.